ways of this world and the things of this world. We don't give a fuck about no goddamn NFL contracts, NBA contracts, whatever, 501c3 charters, any type of ties to this system of government. Because we are not of this world. We seeking for the world and the heavens to come. Where the streets is going to be paved with gold. Our homes ain't going to be connected to each other. You ain't going to be hearing your neighbor bang each other out. You ain't going to hear your neighbors yelling at each other and arguing with each other. There's not even going to be no more arguing in Israel no more. There ain't going to be no more divorces in Israel no more. All that shit that our people suffer and go through is going to be a thing of the past. It's going to be a nightmare. No more divorce, no more relationship, no adultery, no idolatry. Woman cursing a man out, man fucking a woman up for no reason, just because he's drunk. Ain't none of that shit going to go on no more. And that's the world we looking for. To hell with this place. Because it's going to be destroyed.
We can see it, man. You know, we can see it. That's the thing. We can see it. You know, it ain't no fucking fantasy reading about in a storybook. We can actually see these things happening, man. Have the Lord give some brothers visions of the kingdom, man.
This is Revelation 21, verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them. And they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. And Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the
I'm sorry, what's that song Mary J came out with? No more pain, no more pain, no more drama, no more drama in my life. Hey man, she was in the spirit, man. Mary J was in the spirit. That's what that's going into, man. No more pain, no more drama, man. No more of that bullshit, man. No more nigga moments in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? None of that bullshit's gonna be going on, man. It's gonna be hell, man. You see how we act amongst each other? It's like, I don't know these brothers from a hole in the wall, but when I see them, I know them. Because our spirits are connected, man. We've been doing this thing over and over for years, man. Generations, I should say, man. You know? So in the kingdom of heaven, that's gonna be magnified, man. I ain't gonna see a brother without bringing him a wagon of gold, man. You know, a wagon of gold, brother. What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be playing Mortal Kombat with our slaves, brother. Train them motherfuckers. Train them good, 'cause I'm talking shit. You know? But man, the kid is gonna be beautiful, man. And like the brother said, it's worth waiting for, man. That's something worth dying for. You know, Yahweh died for it. The servant's not greater than his master. Someone's gonna have to die for it. Hey, that's all right. That's all I was praying to the Lord, man. You know, that the Lord, you know, if I be one of them that got a job, that the Most High keep his spirit on me, man. That I die with some honor, man, and integrity. You know, we're gonna have a lot of guys who call themselves Israelites. When it come that time, they're gonna fold, man. They're gonna fold. I don't want to be that guy, man. I want to say, man, fuck you, Esau. I ain't going out without a fight, man. Lord's will. You always gotta pray for that, man. That the spirit of the Lord be on you. Imagine, man, you know, Esau come for you and you wanted the men that the Lord give you spiritual powers to. I'll just play possum. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High is gonna do great things, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is gonna do great things for the nation of Israel, starting with the elect, man. You know? Ultimately, all of Israel is gonna be good in paradise, man, in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? We're gonna be blasting that Mary J song, man. She's gonna be singing that.
I was also gonna say that that goes into women too. They birth pains. That's a thing of the past.
Yeah.
You know, because on this side you got women, they don't want to have, you know, too many kids because it's a painful experience. It's traumatizing. But in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be popping kids out, man, every day, man. Yeah. It's gonna be a fruitful kingdom, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Women ain't gonna have that sorrow of mind, you know, like, oh, 9 months, you know, my fucking, you know,
it's gonna be
body's gonna get ripped open and shit, you know, nah, bro. They're gonna be in new bodies too, you know.
Right. It's gonna be joy for her, you know. It's gonna be a joyful feeling, especially when it's a son. It's gonna be a joyful feeling for her, man. Because the birth pains are a curse, man.
And that goes to show how Esau turned everything upside down, because now it looks like a curse to have a kid.
Yeah.
Jake don't want to have kids. That's actually saying I'm too young to have a kid. When a woman is supposed to have a kid between 15 to 21. That's like her prime time to have kids. But in this society, in this world, and no, GMS is not saying go and have kids with a 15-year-old. No, it's just biology. It's just factual. Now, in the kingdom of heaven, that's going to be turned right side up. It's going to be fruitful. We're going to be fruitful and multiply like the Most High commanded us to. But on this side, it's a curse. Not only for them to grow up in the society, but women actually believe if I have a kid, I'm not going to have fun no more. My life is over. When you was created to give birth. That just shows another reason why Esau got to pay.
It says, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are faithful and true.
He make all things new. Now, does that mean, the Most High is going to do away with the earth and he's just going to hit, the reboot button? He is going to spiritually reboot this place because he's going to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. His men is going to be set up in authority, and they're going to dictate the law, statutes, and commandments to the rest of the planet earth, to all the heathen nations. And every Israelite that's born is going to be perfect because the law, statutes, and commandments are going to be in their inward parts. Meaning, it's going to be like second nature. Second nature means they don't have to think to do it, they're just going to do it. They're going to live the law. They're not going to steal from each other. They're not going to try to murder each other. They're not going to extort each other. None of that. There will be no homosexuals. There will be no lesbians. All right? There will be no more gangbanging. Female wives and nigger wives. There ain't going to be no more running trains. Menage a trois. All that shit is going to be a thing of the past. Because we're going to be perfect. All right?
Right.
All things are going to be named new. Because what you think is right in the sight of the Most High is evil, man. What Esau told you was good is actually evil and wicked. And the Most High is coming to clean the planet Earth. He's coming to clean all this wickedness that's going on. And a lot of our people are going to go because they're a part of that wickedness. And they don't want to repent. They don't want to turn back to God. They don't want to turn back to his son. They don't want to believe upon his words. So they're going to get their just dues. That's it.
Yeah, man. Ain't going to be no fucking COVID-19 in the kingdom. We got to wear a fucking mask in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
And shit, man. Walk around in a fucking mask. Man, ain't going to be none. No diseases. It's going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man. Well, not for us. And the herbs are going to be in full effect, man.
Something I was meditating on too is that these superbugs, like these different viruses are living organisms, right? In the time of Adam, the whole earth, all the animals and all the creatures were subject to them.
Right.
And it's gonna be like that in the kingdom. So we have to worry about sicknesses,
right.
Viruses and stuff like that. We're not no bacteria, no bugs.
That's a valid point. Yeah, the parasites is a creeping thing.
Right.
All that shit was under us. All right? Parasites, all the animals, they feared the Israelite man, the sons of God. They feared the sons of God. All right? And that's going to come back. Remember, the scriptures say that our kids shall play with venomous snakes, serpents. They shall put their head in the mouth of lions. They ain't going to do nothing to them. They shall wrestle with the wild animals. Ain't nothing going to happen to them. All right. Read that real fast.
All right, this 1 Corinthians 15 and 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, in the last trump, for the trump shall sound, and the dead shall be risen incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, And this mortal shall have put on immortality. Then shall he brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? Right.
O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? So we're going to conquer this world. We're going to conquer death. We're going to conquer everything through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. But with that, we're going to close up. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakam. Until next time, we say Shalom.
That was like a